purple!
Let's
Whoa!
go, man. Finally a purple.
Oh, staff please.
Oh,
Oh, that's
bang!
good.
Let's
Oh,
go! We
okay.
got the bang, baby! Yes!
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That's
Let
really
me see what
good.
it's worth. It is worth right now 270 mil.
Oh my god,
272.
that's like
So
60
that
mil
is-
split, right? Or like 70 mil.
Actually, it says the GE value is 26 mil, so that's 5 mil for everyone.
Of course.
I'll keep
divided
You know what?
by
Why don't you put it 1 GP and see what you get? Today is gonna be a good video. I can feel it. I can honestly feel it. Look at the price of bonds. The graphic is insane. Raids 3 got released. All the players have spent probably, honestly, millions of dollars real life money to buy bonds and changed them for GP. And then made a nosedive for the item in-game. Which is good actually, don't get me wrong, like I know this graphic doesn't look very tempting, but it is. It makes pay to play more available to all players who actually work for their membership and don't always have the money to pay for it. And Jagex gets more money off whales. It's a win-win situation. So in conclusion, Jagex releases killer content, whales buy bonds to do content in max efficiency, bonds go down in price, people have better access to the game, Jagex makes more money, everyone happy puppy. Whoa, okay, stop right there. This is the moaning police calling. Jagex makes more money, you say? Wow, we can't have that. I am putting stop to this timeout. So what's the issue at hand here? Well, Raids 3 was a massive success and with that came a lot of money, naturally. Now, I don't have a degree in business, so I might just talk out of my butt here, and someone please correct me if I do, but it does make sense to me that you invest the money you earn back to your product. So in long term, that investment grows larger in scale, giving you more yield and other business terms, you know? Unfortunately, since Jagex changes parents more often than I change my underwear, we are in a bit of a pickle, where owners oftentimes just want a quick profit without investing anything back, and once that profit is achieved, they sell it to the next highest bidder, and around the circles we go. And guess who loses most in that deal? Us. Now, I kinda get it why they do this. If you look at it in theory, game like Oldschool Runescape shouldn't exist in 2022. The game idea is outdated. Everyone is thinking like, wait, you can have a great, profitable game without putting tons of microtransactions into it and bloating with the pay to win elements? Question mark? Yes, you can. Yeah, you can. So what are the biggest issues we have right now? Maybe I'm biased because I've been doing raids for the past week, but I genuinely think server stability should be number 1. I just now hit 50 kill count in Raids 3 and you can definitely 100% feel the difference even if words where my ping is supposed to be low. There is always that few ticks of delay when you click somewhere, and trust me, you need to be tick perfect in some scenarios in Raids 3, like Aka's room, like Kefri's bombs, because if the hardest bosses are all based off tick systems and you can't do that system, you have a flaw in your system. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Sorry, I just died again to C-bug waves and I hate that they have such dummy tick waves, like dies on a girl. I can't remember what update it was, but there was some player that asked, why can't we... God, what was it? Let me remember. I think it had to do something with Iron Man instances in God Wars. There was this big debate how normal accounts are crashing Iron Man or something in God Wars, and we need more instances. And Jmod said that Jagex has a real problem with instances in Oldschool Runescape since it takes up a lot of server space. So if you have thousands and thousands of players simultaneously entering an instance in Raids 3 or whatever else content they're doing, it causes servers to do funny stuff. By the way, I'm explaining it like I'm a 5-year-old. I know, but bear with me, okay? So if you have a group of 5 people who suddenly all want to do solo content, instead of 1 instance, you have created 5 extra instances and that puts a toll on the servers. So yeah, essentially we are at the point where if you have a population over 500 players in one server, it's getting real bad out there. And players are starting to get upset. There was this great post on Reddit with over 1000 upvotes saying if I were a halfway competent player, I'd be furious right now. And the user goes into detail how bad it is to even do basic tasks in the game like her runs or even a spory. something that shouldn't be that click intensive, and how the clicks sometimes just don't register for a few seconds. First night of Raid's launch was smooth and everything felt amazing. Now everything feels awful with random delays and it's becoming unbearable to raid. I don't understand. Back in the day there was multiple worlds with 2000 players and it was okay. Now servers can't even handle 500 players. What's up with that? I wanted to do corrupted content yesterday but had to stop when every world had 500 population and I kept getting hit by tornadoes because my character would just stand there for a few ticks instead of moving to the next tile. This is just few of the complaints and unfortunately this has been an issue for months now. Not only because of Raids 3, players are kinda getting upset, especially those who are paying customers. We did get this, which gives me some hope. Another player on Twitter asked Mod Ash, "Hey, I know we're all tired of the server issue thing by now, but it's getting really frustrating to play during evenings when population is a bit higher. Is there anything done about this?" And Mod Ash responds, "I gather our current owner..." Oh god. Just hearing the words gives me nightmares. Current owners. It's like the owners are pimps and we are the product, which is kind of funny and sad at the same time. Okay. Our current owners are allowing investment in infrastructure upgrades, something the previous pimps seemed less interested in. That's why you see maintenance windows. I mean, that's good, right? Well, okay, if you worked on gaming industry, you will know that this is actually a pretty common practice. Advancing your infrastructure is necessary for stable networking if you have an online game, and it should have been like this since the beginning, but if you change owners every 2 years, nobody cares about that. Why would you invest back into servers, into your product, if you're gonna sell that product anyway soon? So yes, this is actually really good, but it should have been done since day one. Kind of frustrating, isn't it? Haven't they learned by now that the world will end before Oldschool Runescape does? Have they not seen how addicted I am to this game? Yes, I did just compare myself to millions other players right now. My ego is through the roof. Hashtag humble. Hopefully the response time on the clicks get better so I can start chasing meaningless pixels that have no impact on me more often. That's all I'm gonna say. No. I did definitely not get one-shotted before and instead I'm just gonna blame Jagex's servers on this, okay? I feel like it's perfectly valid excuse to say, hey, Kriibus, you're definitely not bad at PvM. It's Jagex's fault here, okay? It helps me sleep at night, that's all. Okay, let's move on, you sexy beasts. So let's talk about problem number 2, equally important. I feel like this is gonna be such a taboo topic I'm about to talk about and nobody really wants to address this, especially content creators, because it goes entirely against Jagex's terms of service, but I think it has to be said, I really do. A big part of why I think Oldschool Runescape still exists is the black market. There, I said it. Ban me now. Now, it's a sensitive topic and I'm gonna choose my words very carefully here, but holy moly, is that $1 million business or what? People are selling codes, skilling, levels, quests, achievement types, people can do your clues, fire games, pets, inferno games. I mean, the list keeps going. And let me make this very clear. Please do not do that. It's against Jagex's terms of service and you are very likely to get punished for it, but it kinda blows my mind how Jagex lets these things get so out of control, where I guarantee you millions of dollars go through that black underground market every year. If there was ever a thing you should invest in, it would be so people couldn't profit millions of dollars off your game while you do nothing to stop that. At least that's how it looks right now. I don't know. I might be completely wrong here. But okay, let's take it from another point of view. You are a grown adult. You likely work 40 to 60 hours a week, maybe less, maybe more. You don't have that time to put into RuneScape anymore like you did when you were a kid. But you still want to experience all of those things in game that cost a lot of GP. So what do? You have two options. You either buy bonds, which are almost 5 million GP for €8 or $8. And if there's one thing Oldschool Runescape players care about, it's value. So you choose option number 2 and we all know what that is. don't we? Now, I know. It's a topic that's almost impossible to find a great solution to. If Jagex starts selling their own services, that is a slippery slope and a quick way to end your game. Which is good for me because, you know, more drama, more videos. Woohoo. But we don't have a spokesperson in this game, so that's another thing. I feel like oftentimes when issues do rise in Oldschool Runescape, there isn't never a spokesperson to speak for the cause or explain things clearly. So what ends up happening is that underpaid Jagex employees have to constantly put out fires they have no control over, with answers that don't even explain everything. Instead are these mysterious riddles we have to solve. Oftentimes the only way to get answers is through personal Twitter accounts or Reddit comment section, which is honestly another messed up topic on its own that, you know, I'm not gonna get into right now. You can kinda even make the argument that Jagex needs the black market for stability, not to mention how grey area all of this is. I mean, you can share your account with your friend, but he can't train on that account or do stuff on that account. I don't know. Yet Jagex doesn't have a way to track that. For me, I swap my items so often with other people in my clan because I am poor and I wanna do endgame content. So some of the people in my clan lend me those endgame items, and I do a lot of giveaways as well on my stream, and I'm always so goddamn scared I might get banned for real world trading, even though I'm just doing giveaways, just swapping items with my clan. That's it. These things I feel like need to be explained more clearly, and that's why I'm saying it's a gray area, because there isn't clear rules on these topics, and investing into making sure things don't spiral even more out of control. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I need to say this just in case. Please don't real world trade. Please don't buy services or gold or whatever. It's not a good idea. But at the same time, I also kind of get why players in this day and age are doing quotation mark naughty things. Oh my god. There isn't a solution to this, sister. Like, someone is gonna have to lose. Jagex, invest back into your game, because I am addicted to it and I don't want to stop playing it. Yeah, you know what, that's how I'm gonna end this video, because otherwise I'm gonna say things that I regret later on. Oh my god. So if you want to discuss this further, twitch.tv Kriibus, and I'll see you guys in a few days with one of the best produced videos I've ever made. Love you all so very much. Bye. Mwah.